Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to jump right into this Valentine's Day makeup tutorial using the Morphe 9C Jewel Crew palette. I did kind of cheat a little bit today and use this shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. I wanted something lighter on the brow bone, and that palette just doesn't really have much as far as light colors or transition shades. Now, Hidden Gem, holy crap, this is definitely my new holy grail eyeshadow color. I have used this a few times in the last week or so, and it really works with warm tones or cool tones. So this look that I created right here a few days ago, as you'll see, it's like got lots of blacks, it's got like a blue on the lid, and it really just helped to warm up the transition in my crease. And you really can do no wrong with this color. For $13, I would buy this palette again just for this color of eyeshadow. Rock Out I use to soften up the edges of Hidden Gem and just to kind of add a little bit of warmth into the look. This color is like an orange, but it's different than any other orange in my collection. It definitely has like this neutral kind of undertone to it, and almost, I want to say, a little bit of like a pinky kind of tone to it as well. Just, you know, when I compare it to all of the other oranges that I have in my collection, it really is just kind of very different than anything else. Now, as you'll see, I kind of go back and forth between brushes and shades just to kind of smooth everything out and to make everything look really seamless. And as you'll see later on, I definitely kind of bounce around back and forth between different parts of my face for this look. So Rich Girl, this is definitely one of my go-to eyeshadow shades. I probably have bought a similar color to this time and time again, and I continue to. I actually just bought the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, which I feel like is full of these kind of shades. And funny story, I actually went onto the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website like 3 minutes before that palette was set to launch. I was able to put 2 of the palette into my shopping cart and check out, and by the time that I was done paying for it, the entire palette had sold out. I mean, that thing sold 100,000 palettes in less than 3 minutes, which I just think is crazy. It's makeup, and you know, the entire internet is in a tizzy over makeup. It kind of reminds me of like the Tickle Me Elmo craze back in the day, you know what I mean, where it's like people couldn't get it for their kids and they were like freaking out, and then you had to like wait months to get another one, and you know, everybody's Christmas was ruined. And but my Christmas was not ruined, because not only did I manage to get the Blood Sugar palette, but I actually was able to order 2. That was the only thing I picked up from the Lovesick collection. I got that and a lip scrub, so look forward to looks from that palette probably in the next 2 weeks. The Bare Study Paint Pot, I had totally forgot about this, but after I used it in my waterline, I felt like, why don't I use this more often? It actually is a lot more soft of a look than using the NW20 chromographic pencil on my waterline, because I feel like that one for me almost looks as harsh as using white on the waterline. So I think I'll definitely continue to use this for that. As far as the color Purple Rain goes, I really like the way that it turned out in this look. I like how it laid over top of that Bare Study paint pot, but in the future, when I use this color, I think that I would rather use it over top of like a dark base or a black base, or over top of the NYX Vivid Brights cream colors. I have Rebellious Edge, which I use quite a bit, which is like a purple color, but I also have a dark red one. I'm not sure what that one is called, but I think that this would go really nice over top of something like that. Night Moth, I had to. It's my favorite. And I knew that it was going to go really well with a Valentine's Day look, so I definitely had to incorporate it here. Not only that, but the Rich Girl eyeshadow really just kind of went kind of perfectly with this color. The way that I am shaping my under eyes with the shadow and with this liner, I actually really like it on me. I think that it really opens up my eyes. It doesn't close them off in the way that just kind of putting a dark pencil on the waterline really kind of shuts your eyes. Between the lighter color on the waterline and the way that I shaped the eyeliner underneath that, I just think it was a really cool effect. Fool's Gold, I really just kind of wanted this as a base for the glitter liner that I was going to be doing. I wish that it kind of had popped a little bit more, but with the setting spray, this shadow, kind of like the shadows from the 9A palette, they didn't really foil that well with the setting spray. They actually work better over a glitter primer, but whatever, I just really needed it for a base for the glitter that I was putting over top of it anyway. These Urban Decay glitter liners, though, are really, really good. I mean, they're definitely budge proof. There's no fallout. You can definitely build them up if you want to apply them with your fingers and kind of do like a light kind of glitter on top of your eyeshadow. You can do it that way, but then you can kind of layer it up and build up the intensity so that it's really, really saturated and really, really sparkly. And I'm a big fan of those. Magenta lip liner from MAC. This is an old classic. I definitely have always got a lot more use out of this on my eyes than I ever got on my lips as an actual lip liner. Now, I wanted this to be very Valentine's Day, and I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do or how far I wanted to push it, but I figured we're here, it's Valentine's Day. Let's go ahead and draw some big hot pink hearts all over our face and just kind of take it there. And then something happened. So when I was importing my raw footage to edit my video, I didn't realize until I had deleted all of my other files that the entire sequence where I filled in the hearts and applied glitter to them, I completely deleted it. It's gone. So now we skip ahead to me applying rhinestones to the hearts, which let's go ahead and just back up a little bit and I'll let you know what I did to those hearts in the missing footage. So basically I went in with the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Painter's Palette, which was just like a cheap $3 palette that I got that had 4 cream products in it, one of which was a hot pink. I filled in all of the hearts with that pink shade. And then I went over top of that with the NYX glitter primer to add a really sticky base. And then over top of that, I went in with a custom blend of glitters from Lit Cosmetics and from MAC. Now, I made this mix of glitter so long ago that I couldn't tell you exactly what was in there, but it was basically every shade of pink that I have, I think. So, yeah, and then going in and just applying rhinestones to all those hearts with some eyelash adhesive just to make everything that much more sparkly. I also had applied a coat of the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara in that lost footage, which I really actually think that I like that mascara. Now, I do have a sample size of it, which will probably last me for about another month. And after that, I don't know, I might end up picking that one up. I'm gonna check to see if they have it in a waterproof formula, because on days where I'm not wearing lashes, I definitely like to curl my lashes, and a regular formula just never really holds a curl the same way. These Ardell foaming lashes are so good. They're so cheap. This is my last pair, so I actually have to stop and get some more. I've been really liking some false lashes lately, and these ones are so comfortable, and there's no the lash band on them is completely clear, it's completely invisible, so they don't add any weight to your hair, even with a larger style lash. As you'll notice here, there are definitely some continuity issues with my lips and my lashes, because basically what I did was I kind of bounced back and forth between lash and lip, but then edited so that my lashes were first and my lips were second. But I've always been a big fan of low budget movies with continuity errors, so those are the kind of movies that I make. I'm like the John Waters of makeup tutorials over here. Is anybody else getting the Divine palette? I think it comes out tomorrow, the Kat Von D Divine collaboration, which I'm not a huge fan of the colors, but I am a huge fan of the packaging. I'm a huge fan of Divine, so I think I'm definitely going to be picking that one up. I have to be totally honest and tell you that I am not a huge fan of the lip that I did today, and I am not at all a fan of this metallic version of the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit lipstick. It's totally garbage. Save your money. And with that, this is going to be the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I thought this was something a little bit cool, a little bit different for Valentine's Day. If you like this look, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hey, even if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up anyway. Tell all your friends about it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.